Hi guys, this is Taquita with Scorpio Sun Tarot Readings. Thank you for clicking on my channel. If you find yourself here, then that means there is a message here for you from Divine, from the universe, from Spirit. This is a message for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is going to be a monthly reading for the month of June. For my monthly readings, I cover spiritual messages from the spirit, from Divine, from the universe that wants what they want you to pay close attention to. Also career and finance, and then also love. Now, I did attempt your reading just a minute ago. I don't know what happened with my camera. It just turned off and it did not save the video whatsoever. I was pretty much done. I didn't get the oracle cards, so we'll do that as well. But I'm going to go back over the information and the cards that came out, okay? So the first two cards that came out was the oracle cards for your spiritual messages. The first card, give me just a moment, guys. I know it's like so dark. Okay, so the first cards that came out was Athenia, Inner Wisdom. It says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. And then we had Trust the Niggle. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? So with those two cards, they're pretty much one and the same. Your inner wisdom is telling you to do something, just like that niggling feeling. You know how you get in that tap on your shoulder, or if like you're a parent, your kids are constantly calling you, you're like, what? So that's the energy that I feel like spirit is trying to tell you to pay attention to. Like there is something that is calling you that you have to trust, that your inner wisdom is telling you, your intuition is telling you, and you have to take appropriate action. You have to act on it without delay. You have to take action, because if not, I feel like spirit will continue to throw things at you and they will come bigger and bigger to where you can't ignore them. And then you will get so frustrated with the situation that you'll lash out, and you may say or do things that you may regret. Had you just take care of that intuition or that intuitive feeling that you felt in the beginning and acted on it, in the proper manner, then things would not have exploded. Right. So I feel like spirit is trying to tell you to take action, to listen to your intuition, to listen to your wisdom, whatever your inner being is telling you, whatever your body is telling you to do. I feel like spirit wants you to take action on that. Okay. Now, the cards that came out from spirit, the universe, the Judgment and the Knight of Cups came out. You could be dealing with a Leo, because I just did Leo, and these two cards came out under the spiritual messages. So I feel like there's just pretty much simply put, I feel like there is somebody returning to come back to apologize or come back to offer some type of love or something like that. We are in Mercury retrograde, so this Judgment card may pop up more than more than not. A lot of people can be returning, or a lot of things can be bubbling from to the surface that you thought was over or done, feelings or something like that, that you have to kind of put back or put to rest. I feel like right now spirit is testing us by bringing these things back to see if we completely have healed from these things and moved on from these things, and these things are really out of our energy, or if we really have dealt with them properly. So I do feel like there could be somebody coming back with an apology, or this could be you, but there is a return, some type of return factor here. The other card that came out was the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups energy is crying over spilled milk, the woulda, coulda, shouldas, that if I only did this, if I only said this, and just not learning your lesson, but focused on what happened, and instead of the lesson that was learned in this situation. So I kind of feel like you're in that energy, or this could be a very big viewpoint for you for the month of June, to where you may be stuck in the past and stuck on, like I said, the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and kind of replaying in your mind the things that you should have done and the things that could have happened, and you're just crying over spilt milk, right? And that's not going to change anything, right? What's happened is happened. You can't go back. We don't have a time machine. What's happened is happened. You have to take what you've learned from the situation and apply it to anything in the future, and just don't allow it to keep you down too long. I know when you go through things, it's tough. It's easier said than done to get over, hard, situations and matters of the heart, or disappointment. But, the best way is to look towards the future and not dwell on the past, right? Then we had the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. With the 10 of Swords energy here, Libra, I feel like you either can be done with love. This could be you giving up on love, having a lot of like mental anguish and mental anxiety around love. It can be a newer love as well, for the Ace of Cups to be here. And you're just like, the hell with love. I'm tired of it. Every time I get into a situation, it never ends the way I want it to. I'm always crying over spilled milk. I can't get over the past. Fuck love. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting. And then for another group of you, this could be you just constantly thinking about love. Like you can be having love on the brain, like constantly overthinking it, just dreaming about it day in and day out. Love, love, love can be on the brain, right? Then we moved over here to your career and finance messages. The first card that came out was the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, you can be getting a lot of recognition, a lot of notoriety, being admired, being noticed at work, by your boss or your supervisor, or management, or something like that. I feel like you can even be getting like promotions or something like that going on. Then the Ace of Wands came out, so I'm seeing a lot of action going on here. There can be some new ideas that you possibly can be pitching to your boss, your supervisor, your manager, your company, about things that can bring a lot of success and notoriety to the company. So that can be for a group of you, but this is just you taking a lot of action. You can be doing something that brings you a lot of passion as well. Then we have the Six of Pentacles, and then that was clarified by the Ten of Swords. Yet again, we have the Ten of Swords twice. So again, a lot of mental anguish around some type of money. I know your career and your finances kind of go hand in hand, but I feel like with this Six of Pentacles here with the Ten of Swords, you can be getting money, but you can be spending it as quickly as you get it, to where you're lacking and you don't have enough. If you look at this card here, this card here, it has the scales on the card, which is your energy, Libra. So this is balance. So Spirit may be asking you to find balance when it comes to your finances. You may be lacking in the financial department. You may not have enough. You can feel like your finances is one-sided, which means you only see it coming in, or you only see it coming out because it leaves as quickly as it come in, something of that energy. And this can be causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of just worry. It can be causing you a lot of mental anguish, and this can be constantly on your mind, as far as balancing your finances and your money, right? And then we moved on to your love section of your reading. The card that came out was the Hanged Woman. The Hanged Woman is being stubborn or being stuck on a viewpoint to where you're having a hard time seeing the situation from any other perspective, which brought me back to your Five of Cups, where you are crying over spilled milk. You're stuck in the past. You're not looking at the lessons you learned from the situation. You're only paying attention to the negative, the bad, right? And I feel like you're being stubborn and you're having a hard time seeing the situation for anything else than what you already see it as, right? It can have something to do with somebody walking away from you or you walking away from somebody else. I feel like whoever walked away left somebody out in the cold, abandoned them, rejected them. This person is lacking, which kind of also brought me back to your Six of Pentacles with your finances. You may be lacking in the financial department or feel like you don't have enough money or coins or finances, right? But more so, with the Nine of Wands, you may have one foot in, one foot out in a certain connection, or just in love in general. Like you're trying to figure out if you should continue to keep pushing and moving forward to find your other two cups with this Eight of Cups, because you walked away or this person walked away. You can have one foot in, one foot out, trying to figure out if it's even worth it continuing to move on to find your other Two of Cups and find that ultimate love, right? I do feel like this was an ending of a cycle with a person. A new cycle is beginning. That door is closed, but I do feel like somebody is coming back. Even though that cycle has been closed out, there is somebody coming back with this Judgment and this Knight of Cups here. And I feel like it's going to get you in your head to where you may be overthinking it or refusing to see the situation for what it really is, which brings me back to the Hanged Woman. Again, you're refusing to look at this from a different perspective than what you already are. You're being hard-headed, you're being stubborn, because you are still stuck in the past. You're still crying over spilled milk, and you're having a hard time moving on and letting go of the pain from the past, right? So that is the energy that I was getting for you for your love section. We're going to get some oracle cards to close out this reading for you, Libra. What messages do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for the month of June? What messages? We have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. What did I just say? The page, the Knight of Cups, and the Judgment card. There is somebody returning to express their love, their emotions for you. They're returning and coming back. They can be coming back with an apology, but they're definitely going to be expressing some type of emotion or love towards you. All right. Let's get into some more here. What messages do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for the month of June? What messages do we have for... Yep. Sorry, guys. I have clear as day. Let it go. Let it go, Libra. I got that Frozen song in my head. Let it go. Let it go. I can't sing, y'all. Let it go. So I feel like I wish I had vocals. Ugh, I would be blowing every day just for no reason, just singing. But let it go, Libra. I feel like Spirit is saying let it go. You're stuck on this narrative and this perspective that you have in your head about this situation with this person, and it is hindering you from growing and evolving and moving on in your life. You can't... Okay, so this is what I got in my head, and I know you may have heard this 1,000 times before, but holding on, like, okay, I'm trying to find the words to say. I'm trying to find the quotes. But that's what they said. Revenge is like holding your breath and expecting the other person to die. You know, you're holding on to something. You're expecting this other person to die and you're holding your breath. You're just killing yourself. That's what revenge is. And I'm not saying you're looking for revenge, but you're stuck on the situation. You refuse to let it go. You're stuck in the past. You're focused on the negative and the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and you're holding your breath and expecting this other person to get hurt by you holding your breath, but you're just hurting yourself. Let it go, okay? Just let go of that pain, let go of that hurt, and move on. That's the only way to heal. Okay, what messages do we have here for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? All right, so I'm going to show you all these two cards that just came out. This could be for some of you, but this is my deck here. I just like have a bunch of random messages that I wrote, right? And I use this deck in my readings. The card that was on the bottom of the deck was this could be the one. And then as I shuffled this deck, my Lenormand, the card that came out was this could be the one. So you already met the romantic partner you seek. So I feel like if that came out, I feel like that is Spirit is telling me something to tell you. I feel like this could be the one. This person may be coming back to apologize, and this person may want something with you. Or, you know, this may be the one for you, but you're so stuck in the past on the hurt and the pain, and you have not healed from it, and you have not let it go. And so you may be self-sabotaging, right? So for some of you, this could be the one, okay? I'm going to just get one more, right? What messages do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? What messages do we have? Too many. What messages do we have for Libra? I just flew out. I have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So there can be kids in the mix here. Maybe this person have kids. Maybe you have kids. Maybe somebody wants kids. Another person didn't want kids. Something about children being a factor here in this situation, okay? So those are all the messages that I have for you, Libra. I hope that these messages find you well. I hope that they give you clarity and understanding on your situation. And if they have not today, maybe by the end of the month, they will, because this is a reading for the month of June. We're not even in June yet. So, you know, just let it play out and see what happens and what comes up. Come back, leave a comment, and let me know what's going on. I love to read you all comments and interact with you all in the comment section. Smash that like button and also hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys. Bye.